Hello, my name is Second, and we're playing in the Godslapper's Paradise world. And between episodes, I added a couple machines to our auto-processing setup. Because we need some osmium dust, so I want to make some speed upgrades. We're gonna make like 20 of these. Okay, we need infused alloy. Let's teach our system how to make refined redstone. Or whatever it is, like infused redstone, enriched redstone. That's the wrong GUI. Here we go. That's just, I want to say it's an infusion recipe? Is that what it is? Enrichment recipe. We need an enrichment chamber. Was I making one of those? Is that where I left off? Let's see. I think it was. It was indeed. And we'll have a crafter. And we'll have an importer. Very nice. Now the point of this exercise is that we'll get 8 times as much redstone juice, whatever, from this stuff as we would from just putting redstone in there. So if we wanted to make a stack of infused alloy, instead of putting a stack of redstone dust in, we'll put 8 redstone dust into the machine, get 8 of these, and we'll be good to go. Now we've got 8. I'm actually going to make a whole bunch of them, because we're just going to dedicate this infuser to redstone. Now I'll make another one that's like dedicated to the diamond stuff and so on. But that gave us 640, which is enough for a whole another stack of infused alloy. So if we're programming in recipes, we'll just have the iron as the input, since this is going to be really full of redstone. You know, it's not perfect, but it'll do the trick. I do want to start working on this house a little bit. I did make a recipe for painting. We have quite a few painting mods. So we can just place it, and then we can decide, you know, all of these paintings will theoretically fit in that spot. And we just pick which one we want. And I think this is pretty smooth. We're gonna go with, I think, this. I think that'll be fine. And maybe a little table under here. Now for tables, we've got macaws, we've got Mr. Crayfishes. So looking here, I think these dark oak end tables look pretty good. So we'll go ahead and program in recipes for all of this. Logs we have. Fences, planks. And I'll just pop this down here. Little plant detail. Looking good. Now I have this nice clock from the supplementaries mod. It's just planks surrounding a clock. And we're going to go ahead and just make ourselves nice, fancy little grandfather clock here. And rod down there. Very nice. Now the macaw's furniture stuff is generally modular. So if we were to do each of these once, we'll get more than one. Take these right here. So we got our bookshelves, right? Those make a nice connected texture. We put this down next to it. Now we got another nice connected texture. So this thing is supposed to open. I might need an empty hand. Yeah, okay. So we got inventories, and all of these have inventories. And I believe this is still actually 3. So there's actually a lot of space right there. Now another mod we have to help us out is Simply Light. And we don't want to use dark stone, we want regular stone. Let's get that out of there. Now we're going to make this exact. Wonderful. Now these blocks are cool. They all look a little different. They all emit light. We don't really need light because in here anyway, because we have all the feral flare lanterns around, but they look nice. Another thing I want to do is a little bit more outside. So I've been putting these flower boxes against the windows. They're really cheap. They're just slabs and dirt. And that's basically going to be the first story. You want to put them like right on the window block to have them look like that. So they just kind of fit perfectly. And I gotta say, one really nice thing about these is that they're blocks. You can see there's no purple icon indicator that I'm putting entities down everywhere, so they're they're easy on your frame rate. Now I believe that they can hold 2 tall flowers, and also they hold 3 flowers, so you can get an awful lot of color in a very small space. Yeah, that looks alright. And back to these rods, you've probably seen me do this before. You can get a nice kind of modern lamp effect, so I'll be slowly going through like room by room, adding furniture and detail. We got the Macaw's mods, we got supplementaries, we got Quark, we got Mr. Crayfish's furniture. So all these painting mods, so plenty of stuff to work with. So we've been doing an awful lot of fishing, and I noticed I haven't gotten any of the Advent of Ascension stuff. So that has changed since the last time I played Advent of Ascension. We are going to need a hauling rod. And do we have this stuff? Well, we'll need a fishing rod. And it has to be charcoal, I guess. Can't be coal. That's no big whoop. We can just get a little charcoal like this. So that's what we're gonna need to. One thing we can use anyway. There's another one too. We're gonna use them both. There are also these fishing cages. So to make them, we're gonna need chum, and we can make it just with fish in our sword. Now let's find out if these will work. It doesn't look like it, does it? Okay, so maybe not aquaculture fish, but certainly regular fish, right? Yeah. Okay, stack of chum. Lovely. So let's make, I don't think these stack. Now, I'll make half a dozen of these, and for the moment we're going to put them down out where we're fishing, which right now is in a swamp. The hauling rod, I don't think it'll matter where we're fishing necessarily, because I think the drops will be common to the overworld. We're set up by the swamp. We'll hang out and fish in the swamp. I don't know how far underwater is, but this might be a good opportunity to find out. We'll put one. Okay. So they just kind of move over. Did that break it? That might have broken it. Can we put one here? Seems like we can put one up on this level. Okay. So we'll put one down on this level? Maybe. I'm really bad at placing these. I guess they place right on top of you. Alright, we'll place one here. Now, these things have a GUI? No. But you're right-clicking to pick them up, so we'll see what, if anything, happens with that. I understand, we should enchant this thing, shouldn't we? Well, let's give this thing a try. I don't think it works like a normal rod. It takes fishing rod enchantments. That's for sure. Oh, did you see that? Okay, now we have to keep hitting right click. And we did catch 3 things. So, interesting. Let's try again. We're waiting for something to appear right by the bobber. Reel it in. Okay. It looks like the treble hooks effect might be working. I have never actually used the hauling rod before, so I'm not entirely sure. Boy, we could pick some of those up. I wonder if we could pick them up with buckets. Let's find out. Okay, let's see what happens here. Doesn't seem like it takes very long. Let's see. Oh, might have been too slow. Let's try it from in the water. Come on. There you are. That's a raw rainbow fish. You know, I guess it's probably possible that you can do this. I may not be coordinated enough. Well, there, we just got the shell, didn't we? That's interesting. Try one more time, then I want to try it with the trinket off. I'd imagine we'll just get one thing at that point. So let's see. Yeah, fishy, 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 fishy. Oh, you see, I'm gonna try one more time. No, you know, when you stop reeling, it looks like they just disappear. So, now we know. Okay, now let's try it with the treble hooks off. See how we do. Because, you know, I think the treble hooks is working, but strictly speaking, I don't know. Okay, yeah, that time we got one thing. One more time for science. Now, it's my understanding that luck works normally. Like, as you would expect, it just, yeah, okay. Okay, now we know. As you would expect, it just improves your rolls on loot tables. Oh, go on. Okay, so we'll see what I come up with out here. Oh, no! There's a dolphin? Oh, that can't be. Oh. Well, at least we figured out how to let it go. Dolphins. Aha! This is our first really special Advent of Ascension thing. We got an emerald. Don't really need emeralds, but that's a mechanic. Watch out for those. Something else. Weapons case. We got throwing stars. Everybody likes a throwing star. Let's see what this is. Skill crystal. Lovely. Fancy weapons. More throwing stars. See what else we get. I know there used to be like a rune bag, which I think would be really useful. But what I'm really hoping to catch one of these days is the Greatsword. All those fishing cages are gone. They're just gone. I guess I don't know how they work. Maybe they despawned? Weird. I don't know. Okay, we got up to 45. We unlocked hauling rod pull strength. That sounds good. I don't want to be fishing all day, so we'll continue to work on it from time to time. Now we're gonna switch gears. This thing, it's done. Everything it could pick up from the area, it has. So we're gonna take it somewhere else. Right here, to be exact. I don't think... Oh, there it is. Hey, buddy. I wonder if we could take him home with us. Yeah, these things are, they're not dangerous. They're rare. Sure enough, we got ourselves an emperor. Ow! Darn it. Stop that. Ugh. Things are brutal. We're gonna set this thing up right here. And we're gonna power it, and we'll have to set this to extract, and we're facing south this time, right? No? North? West? East? Oh, it's just not ready. We're gonna need... Okay, so we still know this filter, right? Okay. And we still got the radius of 30... Radius of 32. Darn things. And we'll pop this down and back. And like so. And we got a configurator, maybe? Wrench, something. There we go. Set that to export. And okay, it's found 451 things it can pick up. Should be mostly... Okay, so we're getting Blazium. We'll see what else we get. That's fancy. I don't think it was Blazium we got from here. I don't know if you can hear that, it's kind of quiet, but there's like custom music out here. It's pretty good. Well, we found some things. This, I believe, we might have found one of these already. This is a hive. In here is a place where we summon a boss. That thing, that tower, I have no idea what that is. I might have been in one before, I don't know. And we're going to investigate. Here's the entrance. What do we got? Oh, there's a spawner of these guys up there. Oh, that's miserable. Not that we couldn't use a couple of spawners. Let's get old Silky out here. And just shut these down now. Crying out loud. Out of the way, fellas. I have to destroy the thing that birthed you. Boy. Oh, there's another one. Alright. Now with spawn eggs, we can make the spawner spawn something different. I don't actually want to bring Therafly spawners. Like, it's not the Therafly aspect of it that we're interested in here. Whew. Out of food? Oh, really? Go away. There's probably more of them up here. Is this it? Are you the last one? Come on, away with you. Crying out loud. Okay, a mineralization station. We can take it with us. We're taking it with us. Let's check out the chests. Okay. Stuff. So we got 4 spawners out of the deal. We did get a Therafly spawn egg. We got a mineralization station. I'm not even really sure what it does, but I'm glad we were able to steal it. This thing is doing pretty good. Blazium, Baronite, and Varsium. Looks like that's about the extent of what's down there. We'll just give it a little more time to do its thing. I ran back home because there's a few things that I would like to do. First of all, eat. Secondly, we had talked about these speed upgrades. We're going to make a bunch of them. You can put these in the menu, it does exactly what you'd expect they'd do. There's another upgrade also. We're just going to find them like this. I think it'll be easier. And both options have a lot of pages. The energy upgrade. Okay. So for this, we'll need to teach the system how to make gold dust. We've got our basic crushing factory right here. And as long as we're here, we might as well drop our new friends off at the barnyard here. And we'll want to name them, otherwise they will just despawn. There we go. Awesome. Now if we go into the upgrade section, we can put 8 speed upgrades, let's start with. Okay, so 8's the maximum. And then we'll put in 8 energy upgrades. Very good. Now we should see this filling up a little more quickly. Yeah. Now we're moving right along. Very good. Alright, that looks like a good amount of stuff. Starting to have a little power trouble over here. It's a temporary solution. We are going to make ourselves a time in the bottle. Here it is. We'll just need an extra clock, I think, and we should have everything else. Now this it'll store up seconds and minutes and hours as you keep it in your inventory, and then you can right-click once or several times on a block. We're going to let it save up a little bit, and then I'm going to speed up one of these magmators, because everything's getting power except this thing. This is kind of our bottleneck, and I want to get these ores smelted. I got about 7 minutes saved up in this thing, so we can double time these things and see if this is doing us any. Yeah, okay, the buffer's filling up. Now we could quadruple them. Now the buffer's going up pretty fast. That took us down to about 6 minutes, so that wasn't too bad. Let's get up even a little farther. Start building up a little bit of a buffer here. Alright, while that's doing, I wanted to make some candelabras. And to get tallow, we're gonna need a butcher's knife from occultism. It's not hard to make. Likely looking cow. Yeah, 4 tallow. Cool. We also got tallow from quark. So that's cool. We'll just go ahead and use that. All we need is a little bit of string. And we can get some candles. Which we can then... Let's see. Well, it's not coming up that way. It's coming silver candelabra. I must just be spelling it wrong here. There we go. I think we can put these like right on the walls. Yeah. So we'll get one there. Not there. There's where we're trying to put it. And we'll get some like this, and like so. Yeah, okay. Might make a few more. Okay, so we got a bunch of baronite done here, and that means that we can make our first Greatsword. The Royal Great Blade. Limonite rod, gold ingots, gold nuggets, couple baronites. By default, this thing does 20 damage, so it's pretty serious. And like all great blades, it's just completely ridiculous in size. It's awesome. What is happening? Oh, I'm hitting the storage system. Okay, a more permanent solution was putting 10 or 8 energy upgrades into this thing. It's now energy efficient enough that it's trucking along. Now I'm looking at a gun we could also make with the baronite and some of the blazium when it's finished, and it uses this stuff. So we're going to go ahead and make a recipe for spread shots and for limonite bullets. Because, I don't know, spread shot? That sounds interesting. Let's make a stack of it. So we'll just come over here and we'll make a shotgun frame. And then I'll put this in here. I think it was 2 baronite, blazium, a gunpowder, and a grenade. Are those backwards? How about like this? Like this? What are we trying to make here? Let's look again. We are trying to make a red rocket. Did I not make a shotgun frame? Let's see. Let's try that again. Here we go. There we go. Let's see how it does. Hey, here's a likely target. Okay, so that's how it does. You gotta charge it, and then you can fire. Let's try some of these boys over here. Maybe this boy right here. Oh, okay, so it's just ready. It's ready, but it has a cooldown. Let's see if we can find a little group. You and you. Wonderful. Alright. It's cool. It's interesting. There are definitely more powerful shotguns out there. Them again. How much damage is it doing? Okay, it did a good amount that time. Must have hit it square on. Alright, cool. Now I've noticed a number of these infusion recipes use torn cloth as an ingredient. And that should be easy enough. Just a white banner. This sword is so ridiculous. They're all like that too. It's they're just comically large. So now we've got torn cloth, and we're also gonna need one for padded cloth, right? As you can see, like for instance, like the helmet for this set uses this padded cloth and helmet frame, and it's all about spirit regeneration. Armor really isn't bad, is it? Yeah, we're doing better with the refined obsidian, but if we needed spirit regeneration, once we get into stuff that uses that, it's one of those over there. I think it might be the blue one. Anyway, and I think that's gonna about do it for this time, folks. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.